Hey, sup people, welcome back to CollectiveCraft, and as you can see we made a bit of progress. So after a long escapade of fighting and mining and a bit of laughs, we actually conquered it. We got through it, we divided out the loot, and so what I've done now is I've come back and I've cleared out all of the water out of all of the rooms. I've then stripped out all of the individual rooms to make this large open space inside. As you can see, you've got a nice little space over there and over there, but the main area I want to focus on is this big area here, which I've marked out. And as you can see, right, so what I'm doing here is, that's wrong, I'm pointing things out which are wrong. We're going to die now, yeah. Right, so what I'm doing here is, obviously, what you want to do is turn this into a loot farm. Now, obviously it'd be a lot more efficient if I was to just take out this whole structure, empty all the water outside in a big large radius, and then you'd have the full spawning rates. But since it's so close to spawn, I really do not want to do that, and the fact that because it is next to spawn, it should be running pretty much all the time anyway. Obviously whilst anyone's on the server. So what I'm going to do is clear out this area. I've got sort of like a rough idea of how I want to make the farm. I haven't watched or seen any tutorials of a farm yet. The only one which I did really watch was Etho's one, but he did one which wasn't for max efficiency either. It was more of a fun experiment, and what I want to do here is obviously block in down here with glass so that you can still see some of the effects from on the land, hopefully. I may put light in, I may not. Then what we're going to have up in this area is the spawning area, which will be the water. Then we'll have channels of water running down this way into a central location, which should be in line with that. To the centre here, stop it. Wow, terrible shooting. But as you can hear, they are quite annoying. Just reduce them down for a little bit whilst we're in here. So the next thing I've got to do is cover all these sides in with glass, which should be, yeah, loads of fun whilst being shot at. And then I've got to clear the water. And then dig down. Right, so what to do? Let's go down. Find it best to do it this way because obviously you're restricting some of the ones that can shoot at you from the other side like that. When you get lots of them shooting at you like that, it's really not a good idea to be in there because they do a lot of damage. They are quite annoying. Well, whilst they're all over this side, let's go over the other side. Let's go over here. Wait, go away you. So it'd probably be a lot easier if we were to say like run a zombie farm. Wait, so wait. See, look at that. They're just eating through my diamond armour. This was a brand new set of armour before I started this, and it's like halfway done already. Why have I got an arrow? think Stuart's actually tagging around, helping out. He went and got a lot of this glass for me actually. And we've got a lot of ice as well. I think what I may do, instead of doing the water with signs to hold it up, is I may just melt the ice and just leave the source blocks there. So long as we don't update it, it should be fine. And I best eat so I don't die. Regen my health. Another good thing I want to point out is, I'm not sure whether any other person has mentioned this or not, but mobs do not seem to spawn in here. If there's no water in here, you do not get any other hostile mobs spawning in here. We had this area here completely darkened out with no torches, and we were stood right over the other side. Now, we didn't see a single other hostile mob spawn there, so that's really good. That means you could probably empty one of these out, move in, and not have to get out of the way, man. Not have to worry about lighting levels. Which, there is other temples around. I've seen another one over by the desert. Since most people have built something at spawn as well, we have expanded the border. Go away. Oh wait. Yeah, at least glass stops him. He's gonna shoot me now though, isn't he? Yeah, I thought he was. Get out of here. Yeah, hungry again already. What is wrong with this chicken? It's not feeding me today. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this glass filled in, get this platform here taken out, and then I'll be back with you. Alright? Okay. So now what we have is, we have the glass all in, around the areas where the water is. Obviously over in those sections, haven't put glass in yet, because I'm not sure whether there's water behind these bits. But if it ends up where it's meeting water on this line around, then obviously I'll put more glass in. Now, what I need to do is section some of this off. Whoops. Stop shooting at me. So then we can remove the water a bit easier. So what we do is just take it down. And what I'll do is I'll just do this all the way across. Probably create 3 or 4 sections. And then it'll just allow me to remove the water a bit easier. So I'll get that done and then be back with you. Okay, so what I've done is I've got them sectioned off now. Hello Stuart. Obviously this one I've cleared the water out, nice. What I found to be easier is if you put pillars in the middle as well. And what we try and do is kind of spam these bits along here, in there, over there. Oh, lots of water updates. Yay! Could be worse, could be lava updates. As you can see, if you spam the sides and the pillars in the middle, you tend to get a good chunk of the water. Right, now that should be this one done. There's a fail. There we go. There we go. Right, so we'll carry on here. As you see, Stuart's giving me a hand here, making things go a little bit quicker. The main bit was emptying out this monument. It took a while. There's another glitch. Look. It did take us a fair few hours to empty it out. Oh, where are they spawning then? Where did they spawn? I guess maybe they spawned down here. Right. Well, perhaps on that level they will spawn. I don't know. Someone will have to check that out. What I'll do is we'll carry on here. Obviously we've got a server restart, so we'll be back after the restart, and hopefully this water should be gone. Then we can start working on the next phase of it. Right. Be back in a bit. Hey, what's up people? Welcome back. Right, as you can see, a bit has changed. What we'll do is we'll jump up here a second. Got a couple of items on me which we're going to need. Right, so as you can see, what I've done is I put the levels in. So what I'll do is they'll run 8 blocks from the back here with the water. Run from here 8 blocks to this one then runs 8 blocks. Then this one runs into the centre channel with the signs there. And I actually need a couple of signs. So I've done that on both sides. What I've then done is 2 blocks above here I've placed signs, a lot of signs. Oh, you have no idea how long it took, especially since I had to go and harvest all the wood as well. A bit of a mission. I'll explain what's above in a minute, but what we need right now is what I don't have. Oh, here we do. A couple of bits of ice. There we go. Right. So what we're going to do now is come down here. Right. What I want to do is going to place lava right there. Actually, I'm going to pick that up first because I don't like the way those blocks are showing there. That one. Ideally I need 6 buckets, but I haven't got them with me at the moment. I will probably sort that afterwards. Alright. Oh, can I reach? Yeah. As you can see, there's something going on down there. I've got a bit of glass in. Right, it should be good now. Have to remember not to fall into it. Right, there we go. Right, now what we're going to do here is get our ice. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in this one, place some ice. No, don't need that. Go away you. Sign there. Sign there. And what that'll do, that'll allow us to place water here so it'll travel along to there. Ice to push the mobs along. Then we'll place water there again to travel them over there. Okay, so I will repeat that on the other side. I might as well do that now quickly, mightn't I? Whee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Right, job's a good one. How do we get out? Yeah. Right. Oh god, I can hear him again there. Really loud. Right. Let's go this way. Right, then what we have up here is a huge dark area, and as you can see, obviously other hostile mobs do not spawn within certain levels of water temples or water monuments. Because as you can see here, we've got a huge area. I haven't had anything spawn up here other than bats, of course, but all of this is temporary. This floor up here, what this is going to allow us to do is put our ice in. So what we'll do is just start off in the corners there, then every other one will be ice like that, and the same on this side as well. Get out of the way, glad when I can drown you. Right, so when we break them, this one and this one will create a water source block there, there, and then this one there with that one there. Just give you your infinite water, and then what they'll do is they'll flood across the top, completely cover the area. Obviously once I've done down there and down there, and then we'll have a floor of water. And then what we'll then be able to do is take out this netherrack floor and dirt floor. Yeah, I did run out of dirt, and then I realised netherrack was a lot easier option. And then that will flood the areas underneath to get down to the sides. And then what we're going to do here is, if we just drop down here, this is a temporary way down. I will put a different way down. Come down to this level at the bottom. And I forgot the slabs, didn't I? Never mind. Right. So, and I forgot the lights as well. Never mind. I was meant to put glowstone in here, but I'll put some lights in there. Right. So holding shift. Place these here. And then what we're going to do is, I'll just put that one in there for a minute. Well, what we're going to do is put some slabs on top of there. Obviously I can't do that at the minute because I forgot them, as I tend to do. Tend to forget everything. Right, take these out. And we'll put you in there, you in there. Right, so what they're going to do is the lava is up there. You can just see the light there. That's your void fog. Or depth fog as it is in this one. So from up there they're going to hit the lava, come down here, and then burn a bit. So they'll bounce up and down on fire, and then they'll die and drop all their goodies. Hopefully. Well, they should do. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go place the rest of this ice, and then I will be back with you. Right. Okay, so what I'll do, placing some ice in here. As you can see, it travels the 8 blocks, hits that ice, goes across and into there like so. Right, so now what I've got to do is make it across here. And what we're going to do is ice, place this down. Obviously the torches are going to melt some of it. Like that. But when ice melts from a torch, you just get a source block which is there, and that won't move until you next update the blocks around it. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave that there a second whilst we go and place the rest of them on this side. Yeah, that was wrong, but never mind. We should really have enough. I think it was Stuart and the Unknown Twin which got me a lot of this glass and ice for this build, so thank you very much to them. It has been a long build. At the point of recording this section here, It has been 5 days since we killed the Guardians. Obviously I've been at work in the meantime, working on this in the evenings when I get home. That's very unfortunate there. Right, there you go, let's have it done. Break that one, that one. There you go. You see all the ones just from that one block update, which we did there. It had a chain reaction and updated all the rest. So what we'll do now, do the same down here. Now obviously ice is a lot better. If you've got access to a lot of ice, you know, you built yourself an ice farm, or you're just in an area where you can gather lots of ice, it is much easier than carrying loads of buckets around. Right, I just need to make sure that I don't fall down there. I don't think I'm going to be able to jump across, but we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah, I got the depth strider. Right. I do know, I need to get rid of that. Don't need that anymore anyway. Right. So what I'll do, I will carry on, place the rest of the blocks on this side. And get the water flowing. And then what we'll do is we'll do the water up the top there, and then we'll remove all the blocks, and we will see how well it works. Right, so I'll be back with you in a moment. Right, okay, so there we go, all that water's done. Looks pretty cool down in there, doesn't it? Right, so what we'll do is we will go up here and break the water up here. Get a bit of a FPS drop in here. Oh yeah, I did it up this end. Okay, so I've already placed a bit of the water, well the ice, sorry. What I will just mention here is, in that corner it doesn't look like there is an ice block, but there is. You gotta make sure you get those corners, otherwise it won't quite flood properly on the very edge. Nope, no sound there. Right, see, so I've got that one in there, and no sound there either. There will be a lot of water updates here, so I might get a bit of FPS lag. What I'll do is we're just going to run down this way now. Annoy the bats by the look of it. Right. Oh, we got these ones to break as well. I know I started placing them somewhere. Right, so that one, that one, that one. And there we go, as you can see we're following it as it's updating. And we have a nice flat area of water. So now all we've got to do is take out all these blocks on the floor. Then the water can flow down to the sides, and the basic part of it should be done then. Right. So what I'm going to do is do this last bit of clearing all this out, and then I will be back with you and we can take a look to make sure it's working and how well it's working, because at the moment I'm the only one on the server, so if I go down to the collection area, shouldn't be as many mobs elsewhere. Right, so hopefully this will be the last cut and then we'll be able to see it in action, so I'll be right back. Right, so just moving the last of the blocks here and then we should be good to go. Oh, so how's that for timing? Right, I need to make sure that I can get out, otherwise that'll be a real disaster. Go. Right, put these back in, and obviously on multiplayer it's not going to be as fast, because the mob count is divided. Oh, hey, look at that, they're already spawning. Oh wow, they are already spawning, look at that. That's really good. Right, so let's go down and we can have a look. Hopefully they're dying. They should be dying. They should be bouncing around on fire a bit, hopefully. Just for giggles, obviously. Right. Oh! Oh, stuff everywhere. Forgot the glass. Ouch. Go away, you. Oh, stop it! Get in there. Right. There we go. Alright, I'll have to get the, Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, wow. It's working much better than I thought, actually, to be honest with you. Right, well, obviously there's just a couple of bits left to do. Just put some slabs on the inside of there just to try and cover up the hoppers a little bit. I don't think there's going to be any need to add a second chest on here at the moment, because I think people will just be taking everything which comes out. But wow, it's working really well. Got to make a bit of a better room in here. Probably add, say, like another chest in under there, maybe another one in under there with hoppers going that way and that way. Whoa! Don't know why my mouse does that. Yeah, that is working really well. Look at that. Over a stack already, that is brilliant. Right, well, I think we'll call it an episode there. This was a long episode, a long build, still a bit to do. But thanks for watching. If this has helped you at all, leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you later. Cheers, peeps.